Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you for clicking. This is episode 1 on a 4-bedroom house that we are putting up for Mr. Teddy. Alright, thank you once again to each and every one for taking time out of their busy schedule to watch my channel. So here I welcome you to Fiankonya. If you're an Ewe, you will understand. Welcome to Fiankonya Shai Osidoku. This is in the greater Accra region. Okay, and you can see the green vegetation. It's a beautiful place. Okay, Mr. Teddy has a vast plot of land. He has acres of land in this area, and I like the layout of the land. It's a flat land. There aren't so much mountains here. Okay, it's always raining, and so the weather is cold. The serene environment, you hear the birds chirping here and there. I like the environment, just that it hasn't yet developed to that extent. Okay, so on the 12th of June, we arrived here after working on Mr. James's project. Okay, so I'll be sharing Mr. James's project with you. Okay, so on the 10th of June, we arrived here to begin the profiling. And for those of you who are new to the channel, we're going to be learning about profiling. The estimate prepared for this project is as follows. The foundation, item 1, item 2, the superstructure to lintel, and item 3, the gable and that of the roofing, which is after the lintel. The total estimate for the structure itself is $36,441.15. Okay, I'm using a rate of 11.3. $1 is to 11.3. That is my rate. Now, after that, you come down to the final estimate, where I have again the project estimate, which is the same 36,441, and then I included miscellaneous, okay, which is $1,000, okay, and then my supervision and consultation, which usually is 2% of each phase of the project, which is giving me a total of $526.87. Putting all together gives me the total estimate for this project as $38,021.76. Okay, so this is only to raise the structure. It does not include the plastering, the finishing, and all of that. $38,021, and I think this is quite cheap because, man, this house is huge. Oh, I forgot to put the total square meter of the house. Okay, I'll do that in my next video. Okay, I'll do that in my next video so you can understand when I say huge. Just look at the profiling. So for those that are new on the channel, when we talk about profiling, this is it. Profiling is when your architect has given you your structural drawing and architectural drawing. These two combined. Okay, we have architectural drawing and a structural drawing. Okay, in a structural drawing, we have the foundation plan. That is what we use in demarcating, where you see the columns, the trenches of your house being demarcated onto the ground. Okay, so we are just like duplicating what is on the paper onto the ground. Okay, so you have all the grid lines indicated on the board. Okay, we have from A to Z depending on the length of the house, and then we have 1, 2, 3 up to whatever length it carries. Are you with me? Yes, so this is very, very important. The team on this project, I have my mason and foreman, Mr. Stephen Opon, and I have the steel fixer, okay, and then the carpenter, Joshua Adam. This is a strong team, a very strong one. Kudos to Mr. Steven. He's doing wonderfully, very well. He's moving from places to places, and I'm so proud of Steven, so proud of my steel bender, and so proud of Joshua Adam. We are doing fantastically, very well, and it is my goal, it is my vision to help each and everyone. I will not disappoint you, okay? I assure you that I am on course, okay? Yes, trust, believe in me. Consistency, I am moving forward, and people are coming. I have so much project and I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to share the journey with you. Okay, so if you're vulnerable and you need my help, man, you can reach out to me. Okay, yes, you can reach out to me. My goal is to help you. My goal is to help you. So don't make it difficult for me to help you. Okay, I'm just sitting somewhere. And if you need my help, I will come and I will help you build your dream house in peace. Okay, nobody will take your money. Are you with me? Yes, my reputation is more important. My branding is so important to me. I won't soil it for anything. So Mr. Teddy has a block factory which he's been operating for years, okay, and therefore he's going to be using two plots for his project. We are using two plots. You can imagine, two plots for a 4-bedroom house. Man, he has an office, he has the studio, he has 2 kitchens, he has 2 living rooms. Man, if you look at his master bedroom, man, this man is like he's more than the US president. Okay, Mr. Teddy is more than the US president. His house is so huge, and it hurts me that I didn't put the total square meter of the house on this video, but I'm going to find it somewhere and put it on before the end of the video. Okay, I'm going to put it on. So on the 12th of June, we did the profiling, and then the next day, which was on the 13th of June, we started digging. In that same time, we were preparing to do that of Mr. David's project, which is in Pram Pram. Okay, again, I have a project for Madam Angela, which is coming soon at Amanfrom, Ebiri. Okay, all right. Here, I want to share this wonderful gentleman with you. This guy is my colleague, and I'm so excited having him on my channel. Shield Water Solution Services Limited. His name is Mr. Jonathan Amwa. He deals in borehole drilling. Okay, this guy, I know him inside out, and believe you me, you will get your borehole without any issue. They do borehole drilling, water consultancy, they do iron and manganese removal from system. Okay, they do sales and installation of reverse osmosis, that's salt treatment. If you know reverse osmosis, if your land is salty and they get water out of it, we have to do a reverse osmosis to get the salt content out of the water. They do community water project as well, and then sales and installation of all kinds of water pumps. Okay, and they do detailed consultancy in setting up a sachet and bottled water company. If you want to set up a pure water company, talk to Mr. Jonathan Amwa. Man, you will be happy. You'll be so excited. You are safe. He will guide you in the right direction. The Kwame Despite and all those big companies, Asamoah and all of that, he's the man behind it. Okay, so contact him now. Contact Mr. Jonathan Amwa now for all your drilling services. Okay, I recommend him highly because he's going to be doing a borehole drilling in my house, and I am so super excited. Okay, his prices are affordable. Okay, yes. Okay, all right. So moving on the second day, on the 13th of June, Stephen and his team started started digging. Talking about borehole, my whole mind is about drilling now. Forgive me, please. So we have a team to do a digging. Digging might take a week or even more depending on the nature of the land. Okay, some areas are so soft, and for that matter, a week is enough. Now, digging is not just digging the trenches just like that. No, you have to dig according to the demarcation of the grade line. Once you are done, then you come and dig the columns. Columns are dug separately. They aren't dug at the same time when you're doing the digging of the trenches. No, you have to dig the trenches, okay, for that period. If it's going to take you 1 week, you do that digging, and then once they are done with all the digging of the trenches, we measure the depth. If it is a story building, it has to go 3 feet 6. Okay, all right. Sometimes we even go 4 feet maximum. Okay, yes, for a story building. If it is just a ground floor building, you can go 2 feet 6. Okay, some people say go 3 feet. Well, it depends if they have the money to waste the blocks down there. It all boils down to the nature of the land. That will determine how deep you should go. But standardly, for a ground floor building, 2 feet 6 is enough. Okay, 2 feet 6 is enough to do that. And I can't wait to share that with you. Okay, so Stephen is doing marvelously very well, and I'm always getting contracts. Christopher Dade is also doing marvelously very well, and Michael Fasa is also there. Akwesi Entry is there, and it's so amazing. It's so amazing that I'm so excited that in the space of this small time, I have come to rescue a lot of people. Anyway, so that is it. Now you can see that all the digging is being done, and then we'll move on to the columns. Once we are done with the columns, we're going to lay in our DPM. Okay, DPM, and then we're going to do setting of the starter pillars. Okay, for those who are new on the channel, we're going to set all the columns, that's the pillars. Once we are through with setting all the columns or the pillars, then we cast the trenches with the concrete all over. Okay, yes, the entire trench will be cast with concrete. In doing so, we are going to mix the concrete with anti-salt and waterproof. Okay, an anti-salt removes the salt content within the soil, so that also prevents mold from rising up on your building. Okay, so we have to mix it with an anti-salt and waterproof. Okay, at all costs you need that. And also the DPM is also laid in the trench. Are you with me? Yes. And then, so that probably might be after 2 weeks we are done with all of that. And then moving on from 2 weeks thereabout, we start laying the blocks. Are you with me? Block laying might take probably a week or thereafter. Are you with me? Might take a week or thereafter to finish the block laying, and that requires a detailed analysis, because the first day probably might be the setting layout of the project, and then subsequently we will follow up with the the block laying, because the first day when you do the setting layout, you need to ensure that all the grid lines are forming on the same as per the design. Are you with me? And then the next day, once all the settings have been done, you can just start stacking up the blocks and make sure that everything moves very fast. So this is how we are going. From here, Stephen will be moving to Amanfrom, which is Ebiri, and then from Ebiri, we'll be moving on to Koforidia, and then from Koforidia, we'll be coming back to Accra. So those are the side for Stephen. Christopher Dade is on Pram Pram and also Kpong Katamanso at the same time. There's 2 projects that Christopher Dade is handling, and then I think 3 projects. Pram Pram for Mr. David, and then Madam Efia at Katamanso, and then there's another lady, Madam Ellen, also at Katamanso. 3 projects for Mr. Dade. Are you with me? So it hasn't been easy at all. It hasn't been easy at all. And I'm so grateful to all of you for giving us that opportunity to showcase our craftsmanship, and also to prove that itself that it can be done. There are honest people in this world who can build your house for you. You don't have to waste millions of dollars. My estimates are reasonable. Just reach out to me, send me your drawing. I'll prepare an estimate for you. Based on the size of your house, I will charge you how much it's going to cost for the estimate. Before, I started with $50. Then I moved to $60. They say they might try. They say they might try $60, $70. Because things are changing. But notwithstanding, there are some houses very small. I charge $70, $60, and that is it. Sometimes I have to create some jokes, to make life easy for us. Yeah, so based on the size of your house, I'm going to charge you for the estimate. Very reasonable, and compare that to other estimates that you have, and let's see the difference. And then once approved, we will go ahead and build your house for you. Whether you buy the materials and we build for you, or you send the money to someone you know, or you can send it to my account and then we build the house for you. Whichever way you want, we are ready to help you. Okay, so lovely people, this project is for Mr. Teddy. Come with me, let's journey to a 4-bedroom house, and I'll give you all the details of this house. Okay? Yes. Please subscribe if you haven't. Share the video to your friend and your friend and your friend. Okay? So that together we will grow as a family. Are you with me? If you need me, please write to me. My email is brightantonio@outlook.com. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye-bye.